Hi friends, this is Sashalata. So on yesterday we have discussed a couple of scenarios on conditional statements. We have seen simply and if-else condition and else-if condition. So we were on else-if. So we supposed to understand in a better way what is else-if condition. So yesterday, I also have given some summary how we could work the else if. So, if the conditions are specified in the if condition, so it will execute all the statements inside of the if block. If the conditions are not satisfied, then it will go to the else if and it will verify this condition and it will execute this statement. If if any of the conditions provided here on the if or else if, then it will go to the else block and it will execute the false block statements. So hope everyone got it. Like if any of the conditions are satisfied, it will go to the inside of the inside of the if block and execute the statements. So at a time it will check one condition and it will execute that particular statement inside of the block. So if the condition is satisfied, so then it will execute this statement. For suppose if this condition is not satisfied, so then immediately it will check the else if and the condition is satisfied here, then it will execute this statements. And if this condition is also getting not satisfied, if the conditions are not if the conditions are specified in the else if or not satisfied, so then it will go to the else block and it will execute the false block statements here. So this is the what how or how else it will work. Let's understand very clearly once again. So if the condition is satisfied, the condition specified in the if condition is satisfied, then it will execute this statement. Okay. If the condition is not satisfied, immediately it will check the conditions which are specified in the else if one more condition. So then it will execute the statements here. If all the conditions or if any of the conditions or all the conditions are not satisfied, then it will go to the else block and it will execute the false block statements. This is how the else if will work. So let's understand with one example, then it will make everyone in a good pose. Go to the developer console. Developer console. So here we go to the execute anonymous window. So whatever we were executing on the execute anonymous window will not be saved. So it should be copied anywhere in the notepad plus plus like that. Okay. Fine. Let's take one example to understand else if and also if else both so that we can have good understanding of this. So write an Apex program to find out the biggest number from the given two numbers. Given two numbers. Okay. So let's I'm taking integer and first number as the variable and second number as the variable one more time. Okay. So first number, I'm giving, let's say 200. I'm assigning this value to first number variable, and second number is equals to some 250. Okay. So I just want to debug or find out what was the biggest number from the given two numbers. So here we can use if else condition. If the specified condition is true, then it will go to the go inside of the block and it will execute the statement. If not, it will go to the else block and it will execute that particular false block statement. That is what if else, which we have been already discussed. Okay. Here we need to specify one condition. So what I am saying, if first number is greater than second number, and now the first number is greater than second number, I'm printing system.debug. First number is the biggest. Just printing like this. Let's verify on the debug log how big. Because I'm just giving this message. And else system.debug second number is the biggest. This is a very good example to understand if else and as if where why we were going to use those conditions. So generally here in this example, the first number is 200, which was assigned, and second number is 250. So so the second number is the biggest number than the first number. Right? This is the biggest here in this case, biggest one. So what our expectation to get on the debug log? So now we need to get this one. Second number is the biggest one according to our estimation, right? Let's see on the debug log file how it will generate or how we get the results. Execute highlighted. Let's check. This is the debug log generated and debug this. So second number is the biggest one. Let's verify. I'm making the first number as the biggest one here. and now, what is the biggest number here? This is the biggest number. Biggest one. So now which one should execute? In the if block, it is getting satisfied. The first number 300 is greater than 250. So it will go to the block. It will go to the if block and it will execute this particular statement. That is first number is the biggest one. Let's verify. One more debug log on 1058 and debug this. And now we got first number is the biggest one. Our expectation is getting cut. So what happens if both the numbers were same? So let's say this is also 300. So will the apex or will the debug log will provide first number is the biggest one or second number is the biggest one? Both were same, right? So let's observe what debug log or what the message it will print on the debug log files. So I'm executing here and on the 1059, let's debug only this and now verify second number is the biggest one. Is that true? So is the second number true? Is the second number is the biggest one than first number? No, right? Both the values S and was same. In these scenarios, in these situations, we will require one more condition to verify the statements. Okay. Now, I'm writing one more condition here. If first number is equals to second number, first number is equals to second number, then system.debug, debug, both numbers are same. Both numbers are same. Else, check this particular condition and debug it. Okay. This is how we can write one more condition and verify, and if not verify one more condition, we can use this else if. And if all the conditions specified, or if every condition is cross-checked and it is not satisfied, then it will go to the else block and it will execute the false block statements. Let's verify this. Execute. And now what happens? What happens? So the first one, the numbers are same. First number is equals to second number. So ideally, or our expectation is to print this. Both numbers are same. So it will exit. It will print only this. It won't go to else if, or it won't go to else block. Okay. So I'm just executing once again. Execute highlighted. Just verify the last 11 one and debug only. So both numbers are same. So at a time it will check one condition. If it is satisfied, it will print that particular statement. Okay. So now I'm just assigning one more. I'm just changing or assigning the different value. Okay. So second number is equals to 350, which is greater than first number. So now second number is the biggest one. This statement should print. So now what it exactly works? First of all, it verifies this first condition. First number is equals to second number? No. So it won't go to this particular block and it won't print. And then it will go to the else if and it will verify this particular condition. So is 300 greater than 350? No, which is a false statement. So it won't print this particular else if as well. And finally, it will go to the else block and it will print second number is the biggest one. So let's verify. Execute highlighted. And now debug this. The last one is 11.3 and debug this particular statement. See, second number is the biggest one. Now, let's go with the other value which got assigned to first number. So now first number is equals to 400. So what happens first? It will verify whether the first number is equals to second number. No, it won't. And then it will go to the else if block and it will verify is 400 greater than 350? Yes, this condition is satisfied. So it will print the first number is the biggest one. So let's try to observe the debug logs here. Execute highlighted and now debug this. See, first number is the biggest one. This is how the importance of else if more or if there are multiple conditions to verify, then we can use else if condition. What is the next? Nested if. So nested if means inside of one if condition, there will be one more if condition. Okay. Inside one if condition, there will be one more if condition. So if there were like very complex scenarios, then this nested if will be useful. Like what if the conditions are true, if the conditions are satisfied, then we will execute the statements. In the if condition, in the same scenario, it is required to what should I say? It is required to verify the condition inside of that. Then there will be one more condition to be verified. If the condition is false, then it will go to the else block and it will execute the false block statements. So when there was a complex scenario that time, so this nested if will be very useful. This is nothing if the condition is true. If the condition is satisfied, the condition is satisfied, then it will execute the statements. Inside of the if, there are multiple conditions to be checked, cross verified. Then we go with the nested if. Inside of the if, there will be one more if as well. So this condition will verify the sub conditions and it will execute according to the statements or according to the condition getting true or not. So if the condition is false, then what happens? It will go to the else block and it will print that false block statement. So this is how nested if will be useful. So this can be discussed in the next video. Thank you.